Electric atmosphere here at St. Augustine High School as we get ready for the boys Division III semifinal championship game as the St. Augustine Saints play host to the Canyon Crest Ravens. Good evening, everyone. Jeff Kurtz alongside Greg Olivier as we bring you live basketball from the San Diego section here on PlayOnSports.com, where high school sports lives, and it certainly is living here tonight, Greg, as the atmosphere, I said electric. There is a packed house here at a very tiny gym on the campus of St. Augustine High School.
Absolutely, and Canyon Crest has got an uphill battle already before the tip-off to really get into this game and try to get into the feel of everything. So,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, in an atmosphere like this, it's difficult to practice the type of intimacy you have in this gymnasium, which is a great way to say it because the fans are right on the court. The band is practically on the baseline over there to our right. It is a tight, packed quarters here at St. Augustine High School. Canyon Crest led by head coach Brian Baum, who has guided the Ravens to a 17-13 record this year with wins over Crawford in the first round and La Jolla in the second to reach the semifinals. Meanwhile, St. Augustine, a record of 24-3 led by longtime head coach Mike Haupt. They defeated Mar Vista in the first round and then Mount Miguel in the second. Really, the Saints haven't been tested so far in the Division III playoffs. They won that first game against Mar Vista by over 60 points. Mount Miguel by almost 30. Greg, is Canyon Crest enough of a squad tonight to give St. Augustine a big challenge?
well, they hope so. They have the physical attributes to play in this game. Now, do they have the athletes themselves? We'll see as the game goes on. But as the Coach Baum was saying, that they got healthy at the right time, and they're doing a great job through the playoffs here and making a run.
Starting lineup for St. Augustine is Nate Samaniego, Drew Madsen, Trey Kell, Brent Jones, and Brenton Lamar. Game time decision for Canyon Crest, as one of their players, Riley Adams, was injured earlier in the week, so it was a question of, is it going to be Brandon Loy or Riley Adams who is going to be out there, and it is Adams giving it a go. He will be joined by Scott Patterson, Akira Tachikawa, James Cheneve, and Jeremy Dawson. Canyon Crest in the black jerseys with the white lettering. Red Canyon Crest on the front of the jerseys. They are going right to left. St. Augustine in the home whites with the purple lettering, white shorts. They are going left to right. Drew Madsen in the center circle with James Cheneve, and we are underway, and Canyon Crest taps the ball into the St. Augustine end. Trey Kell will retrieve. Keys to the game, Greg.
The keys to the game is for the Saints is to not get ahead of themselves. They, like you said before, they really haven't been pressed.
As a three-pointer, Trey Kell gets his team on the board first.
They haven't been pressed any time in this their championship run so far, so it's to stay within themselves and to let the game come to them. For Canyon Crest, I think they just want to try to keep it close. When you're facing the number 2018 ranked team in the state, you got to do whatever you can to
stay in the game. And right now, Scott Patterson commits his first personal foul. Brent Jones going to the free throw line as Jones fouled on the layup attempt. One of the things Canyon Crest said before the game, Coach Baum telling us, Greg, that we want to make St. Augustine, we're not going to give them the three, but we just definitely want to pack the paint. They do it there on the first possession. Kell cans one from the left side.
Right, and I think they're just going to have St. Augustine live or die by the three here. So if they want to, they got to get their shooters out, open on the wing, and then just start knocking down jumpers to open up the lane there.
Jones misses the first free throw. He'll hit the second. 4-0 our score. We are 35 seconds into the ball game. 8-minute quarters at the high school level. We'll give you our officials in just a moment as Patterson across the timeline guarded by Samaniego.
Another thing, I don't think Canyon Crest has really faced a press that St. Augustine puts on them. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to break it and continue to keep up with them.
Well, here's Canyon Crest trailing in transition. Jones hits the layup, and the Ravens are going to call their first timeout. And Coach Baum arguing with our officiating crew, saying Riley Adams got bumped underneath on the other end, and he may have a legitimate argument there, but the officials let that go. Our officials for tonight's ball game: Jim Brown is our lead, Sam Gonzalez, and James Garza, as we move to 3 officials. Once you hit the semifinals, it's 2 in earlier rounds and during most of the regular season. But we will have 3 in the semifinals and finals. And Coach Baum is hot over there right now, Greg.
Yeah, he's really trying to get his team fired up here, and it looks like he's just trying to calm them down. Which, like you said before, in this intimate atmosphere, they really have to just play within themselves and see what they can do in order to score here.
Well, we're a minute into the game, and you got to get every advantage you can when you're on the road, and certainly a foul call underneath would be helpful if you're a Canyon Crest fan. Patterson hounded by Samaniego. Nice crossover, takes it into the key. Into the corner, ball out. This is a 3 opportunity for Canyon Crest, a little short. Jones the rebound, quick outlet. Here comes the run-in St. Augustine Saints. Brent Lamar's first touch of the game. Jones into the post, Madsen on the block. Madsen blocked, nice play, Adams. We got a jump ball tie-up. Good defensive play by Riley Adams.
Excellent play. He faced up on Drew Madsen there, challenged the shot, and then put it back where it came from.
The possession arrow favors the Ravens. Patterson bringing the ball up the floor. 6:30 remaining, opening quarter, 6-0 St. Augustine.
Yeah, I think you want to see a score here by Canyon Crest just to break the ice here.
Tachikawa from 10 off the glass, no. The rebound to Madsen. Samaniego on the left wing. Nice no-look, Jones open underneath.
Trey Kell for 3, rattles out.
That's his second attempt, but Madsen his second rebound, and 1 on each end of the floor. Fresh shot clock for the Saints. Samaniego's pass broken up by Canyon Crest, and Adams comes up with a loose ball.
Good hands there by Jeremy Dawson to poke it away from Samaniego and to give the offense another opportunity to break the scoreless streak.
This ball is going to be broken up by Lamar. Kell gets the loose ball. Kell pushing, tapped away by Patterson. Dawson gets to the floor and gets it off to Cheneve. Cheneve front court takes it all the way, and there's going to be a foul on Madsen.
Good call by the official.
Madsen's first, team's first, and to the free throw line, trying to get that goose egg off the scoreboard is James Cheneve.
Cheneve with a nice strong drive there and took it right into the chest of Madsen. Madsen had no opportunity to do anything else but to foul.
Smart play by one of the few seniors on this Canyon Crest team. Just 3 on the squad as Cheneve hits the free throw. He's got 1 more coming. So it is a young team for head coach Brian Ball, making a nice run here through the playoffs.
Yeah, and like I said before, he said that some of his starting players were injured throughout the season. He never had his full complement until the playoffs started, which I guess is a good time to have your starting 5 get out there.
Lamar on the front court with the basketball, around a pick by Madsen. Kell along the 3-point line, baseline Jones. Spin move from 5, side of the glass. Madsen follow, no. Rebound Patterson. Patterson pushing, he's got a 3-on-1, nice no look. Cheneve goes up, hits the layup.
And it looks like Coach Hopps is looking for a foul call maybe, but once again, good transition there by Canyon Crest.
Here's Lamar, a floater short, Patterson the rebound. Well, I think both coaches now, the officiating must be good because both coaches are currently unhappy.
I guess that's a sign of good officiating.
Patterson with the ball in the wing, 25 in the shot clock, backs it out on Kell. Patterson on the penetration, corner, 3-pointer is short, rebound Kell. That was Tachikawa with a jumper. 4:35 remaining opening quarter. Kell from 18, his shot short, long rebound Samaniego. Samaniego from 16, right elbow, no good. Battle for the loose ball, Kell's got it, his follow, no good. Battle for the loose ball again. St. Augustine gets it to Lamar for the layup.
A lot of banging going on. It seems like the officials are letting stuff play, and right now Riley Adams is getting high at the officials. He needs to calm that down a little bit before something bad happens to the team here.
Well, I think the situation there is people wanted an over the back on Kell, but Canyon Crest wasn't in a good rebounding position, so it wasn't a clean box out, and Kell got a little bit of an angle. And here we've got a travel. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick timeout here as well on PlayOnSports.com. 8-4, St. Augustine leading. We're exactly 4 minutes into this Boys Division III semifinal game.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Greg Olivier. Our producer tonight, Finn Prendergast, a St. Augustine alum, but we will make sure, folks, he doesn't doctor the scoreboard to favor his former school, making coffee, providing all the video for you tonight here on PlayOnSports.com. Just the beginning of our March Madness coverage, folks. We've got games going on around the state of California, covering it through championship weekend. All around the state. Lamar around a pick by Madsen, goes into the corner. Nice, no look, backdoor to Kell. Great feed from Brent Jones.
Good cut on the back, on the baseline. Kell's man just lost him. He just backdoor cut in. Good eyes by Jones.
Into the ball game, Brandon Loy for the first time. He replaces Riley Adams out there. Patterson on the penetration, goes to Tachikawa in the corner. 25 on the shot clock, 3:30 on the game clock. Dawson picks up the dribble, gets it to Patterson. Nice defense by Samaniego out high. Patterson, spin move into the key, and we got a whistle. And this might be a foul against Samaniego. If so, it's his first, team second.
Reaching foul. His man was tripping, too. I think if he just backed off a little bit, he might have lost the ball.
Pulled the chair, so to speak, but he got a little bit of the arm on the way in. And inbounds underneath the basket. One dribble, Tachikawa gets it out to Dawson. Fresh shot clock for the Ravens. Dawson in the interior. Nice defense by Jones. Dawson gets free, puts up the shot, and gets it off the glass.
Good work by Dawson. Looking like he was going to look to kick out. Turned around, saw no one in front of the hoop. Decided to take a shot.
Lamar, a three-pointer, in and out, no. Rebound Dawson. Under 3 minutes remaining, first quarter. Patterson in the front court. Wide open for three. Cheneve, front iron, no. Lamar, nice job holding off Loy for the rebound. Open for three, Jones, he's got one. 6 in the game for Jones, 13-6, St. Augustine leads it. And we got a timeout called by Canyon Crest. And it looked like, actually Coach Baum was saying, no, I'm signaling a play. He was signaling for a triangle, and the referees thought he was calling for timeout. But it is a dangerous time here for Canyon Crest. If they're within 4-6 at the end of the quarter, not bad. But if they get down by double digits here the next 2:30, that could be tough.
Which could very well happen. They want to keep it close here.
Eric Monroe is going to be checking into the game. And he will replace Samaniego's out. Jones having a hot quarter and is getting a little bit of water over there. See if he can cool off at least the thirst, but not the hot hand shooting. He's got a three. He's made 1 of 2 from the foul line. He's got a regular field goal in there as well.
Doing a majority of the scoring here for the Saints.
There's pass broken up by Monroe. He's got a 3-on-1 to Jones to Madsen. And there is a timeout. Actually, what are we really out?
Coach Baum is really upset. Yeah. It looked like he was screaming at Madsen.
I don't know if that was a situation where it was a delay of game call after the play was over. I'm not quite sure what the deal is, but into the ball game for the first time is Jake Ryan. So it's Ryan, Monroe, Madsen, Lamar, and Kell. Dawson, Loy, Patterson, Cheneve, and Tachikawa out there for Canyon Crest, now trailing 15-6 with 2:08 left first quarter. Patterson, the front court, guarded by Monroe. Monroe, a freshman. Patterson dribbles into the corner, along the baseline, dump into the Tachikawa for three. High arcing shot is good.
Good shot. It looked like Canyon Crest needed that one to fall right there. He almost willed it in.
In a big way. Lamar's going to pull up for two. That shot is good.
You got to step out on Brent Lamar. If anybody else, him or Trey Kell, if they have the ball in the open court, you got to step in and put somebody on him in front of them, at least to get a hand up in their face.
17-9. Dawson, Tachikawa around a pick. Nice job, Ryan, on the switch. St. Augustine switching everything out high. Patterson now guarded by Lamar, 19 on the shot clock, 1:25 in the game clock. Cheneve around a pick by Dawson. Tachikawa open for three again. Back iron, no. Kell the rebound. Outlet, Monroe. Monroe to Lamar in an exchange. Left side. Back to Monroe. Right side, Kell. This is Monroe with a wide open look from three long. Rebound goes to Lamar. Fresh shot clock for St. Augustine. Kell says, what shot clock? He takes the three short. Rebound Patterson. Patterson, the front court, loses the ball. Turnover. Kell in the front court takes it all the way in. Dump down low. Ryan, easy layup.
Canyon Crest not getting back on transition defense, and once, like you said before, those don't want to get the score up to double digits, and that's exactly what St. Augustine's done here.
Canyon Crest has got to get used to the aggressiveness of the game as well. A lot of bodies being bumped, and you're not going to get those calls. You got to take it strong everywhere. Patterson, left side, takes it along the baseline. Nice help by Ryan. 14 on the shot clock. Cheneve all the way in. That's a strong move. Short, though. Madsen the rebound. But you got to do that if you're Canyon Crest Academy.
You have to, and you got to try to draw the foul here and get some points while the clock stopped. You got to keep this inside or keep the game close anyways.
With the shot clock turned off, Greg, 6 on the game clock. Madsen out high with 4, with 3. Kell wide open three-pointer. Long distance back iron, no, and that will end the first quarter of play. St. Augustine has a 19-9 lead at home in a very aggressive game here at St. Augustine's bandbox of a gym, but it's a great atmosphere, folks, right here on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us on Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week. From your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Well, Greg, while we've got a minute to catch our breath, your impressions through the first 8 minutes.
The game's going how I predicted it to kind of go. St. Augustine was putting on the defensive pressure, getting a lot of one-and-dones by Canyon Crest. If they're not able to knock down jumpers, this is just going to become a long night for them.
6 points in the game for Brent Jones for St. Augustine, leading all scorers. Trey Kell with 5, Brent Lamar with 4. Meanwhile, James Cheneve with 4, Akira Tachikawa with 3 in the first quarter for Canyon Crest. And you can see what the Ravens are trying to do. Patterson's trying to take the ball to the baseline and hit Tachikawa in the short corner for 3. If Tachikawa can get hot, that might be the Ravens' saving grace.
Yeah, and Cheneve is also taking the ball strong to the hoop. He doesn't seem really afraid to go in there and challenge the St. Augustine Saints defense.
Lamar on the drive charge. Lamar on the floor as Loy takes one. For Lamar, that is his first personal team's third. Lamar is out there with Jake Ryan, Eric Monroe, Trey Kell, and our first look at the other freshman on the squad for St. Augustine, Martin Tombe. Meanwhile, the Ravens will counter with Cheneve, Loy, Tachikawa, Patterson, and Dawson. So Adams gets a go early, but the junior now out of the game. We don't know if that's because of the injury or what, but he looked like he was moving fairly well in that first quarter. Here's a three-pointer and a nice shot by Cheneve. He's leading the team in scoring. They trail by 7 to the Ravens. Monroe. Right side, this is Lamar. To Ryan, who drops the ball. Cheneve doesn't make a move for it. Monroe, down low, Tombe. They're giving him the baseline. He takes it, dumps to Lamar. Lamar is going to go up and he'll be fouled.
Good strong take there by Lamar. Good eyes by Tombe to see Lamar standing there in the key. Strong take, we'll go ahead and shoot 2.
That foul is going to go against Cheneve, his first, team's second. Lamar to the free throw line for the first time in the game. St. Augustine 1 of 2 from the line in the first quarter. 7:13 remaining in the half. Lamar with one more coming. Off to UC Davis next year.
Your alma mater.
That's correct. Very happy about that. Might boost my donation to the alumni fund this year. Second free throw also good. 21-12 our score. Patterson bringing the ball across half court. Monroe giving him about 5 feet. Patterson looks for a pick from Cheneve, drives into the key, kicks out Tachikawa from 3. That almost brought rain. He gets his own rebound and kicks it back out Dawson. Cheneve driving baseline, back out to Dawson. Nice ball movement by Canyon Crest, taking it all the way in. Cheneve with a layup in the right hand.
Nice right hand there by Cheneve and attacking Kell there on the wing.
I'm impressed with him so far in this game.
He's going to be playing with a lot of emotion. He is kind of breathing hard, though. He's been in the whole game.
Oh, Lamar off the pick, straightaway three-pointer.
And that's what you expect from your superstars, though. If we're going to win this and move on to the championship game, You need to have a contribution by your superstars, and this is the moments that they live for.
Patterson better hurry it up across the timeline. He just gets it across. He had about a half second to spare there. Looking for some help. Gets the ball to Tachikawa. Back to Patterson. 17 on the shot clock. Patterson drives, takes it all the way in, floats one up, almost gets the bucket, and draws the foul on somebody. It's either on Monroe or Lamar. Nice move by Patterson.
Yeah, strong move to the basket.
That's on Eric Monroe, his first, so Lamar avoids his second personal. Samaniego and Jones are going to check in here after this quick break.
Yep.
Out go Ryan and Monroe.
They called that foul on Monroe, but it looked like Lamar took the brunt of that. He was the one that ended up on the ground. He was rubbing his head there a little bit.
Loy and Tachikawa are coming out. Back into the game, good to see Riley Adams is in, and we get our first look at Aaron Schrock, so the 5'10 junior, into the game for the first time. 24-14 our score, 5:58 left in the first half. And at the free throw line is senior Scott Patterson for a pair.
Yeah, it seems like this game is moving at breakneck speeds here.
That has been typical of Mike Hopt coached St. Augustine teams. Patterson hits the first free throw.
He's got to knock these down just to get it back to 8 and to get it within reach here. And hopefully their defense will stop the Saints and convert some baskets on their end of the score.
Patterson, second free throw. Makes them both. Nice job at the line. Samaniego back into the game, brings it into the front court. Kell picked from the backside by Cheneve. That kid's having a good first half.
Absolutely. Good hands, good quick hands there.
That does not happen to Kell very often. On the drive, Patterson all the way in, a little bit hard off the glass. We got a whistle and a foul. Might be a loose ball foul on Brent Jones. And that is on Jones. That's his first, and that's going to bring Jake Ryan up off the bench. He's going to replace Kell. Patterson to inbound. 5:39 left in the half. Ball goes into Dawson. Dawson to Cheneve. Oh, and unfortunate right there. Taking his eye off at Schrock, and he turns it over. Just for a moment.
That's all it takes, though, really, when the game is moving this fast. He was looking to drive with that ball. Unfortunately, you got to have the ball first.
Tombe down low, Lamar on the block. Out to Jones. Tombe from the free throw line. No good. Battle for the loose ball. It's going to be a push. And if it's on Jones, that's his second. And it is.
Yeah.
And that's the team's sixth, Greg. And from here on out, Crest is going to be in the penalty. And given that's a good way to get back into the game when you're trailing by 8, it's good news for the Ravens right now.
And it seems that Patterson's been able to get a step on the St. Augustine defense. So if he can continue to do that, get himself up and into,
And a pick by Samaniego, reverse layup, no good, and Patterson has fouled him. That's his second.
Just when you start getting into something, start saying something, something else exciting happens there. Samaniego with the clean pick.
Well, actually, now we've got a official's timeout because Coach Baum is saying, hey, up on the board it said 17 fouls. It should be a 1-and-1, in which case Patterson shouldn't even have been called for a foul there. So let's see what the situation is with our officiating crew.
Get it right.
And if that is, I wonder how you do that. Do you wipe out? It was 5:39 on the clock a few moments ago, and when that foul was called, I think it might have been down around the 5:20 mark. You got to put time back on the clock. You wipe out Patterson's foul. You put a 1-and-1 on the line for Canyon Crest. You remember who got fouled the last time. It is rare in life that I've seen a do-over in the middle of a basketball game, but we might be able to get one right here if you're the Ravens.
This is where I think the refs at least think they wish they had a DVR so they could just rewind it and go back a little bit.
Is anyone recording this to DirecTV tonight, I think? No, they're going to say that was the 16th foul. So it was incorrect on the scoreboard,
okay.
Not in the book. So Samaniego at the line for a pair. And that saves us walking that play back. Samanyego's free throw good. Drew Madsen into the game replacing Tombe. 5:12 left in the half. Samanyego's second free throw also good. Teams are doing a nice job from the free throw line. Combined 8 of 9.
They just put that lead back up to double digits there.
Patterson along the baseline, double team. Cheneve tries to turn the corner, cannot. Dawson to Cheneve, 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. This is Patterson on Madsen, mismatch there. Adams takes it in, nice jump stop, looking for help, and he gets stolen by Lamar. Lamar gives to Kell, layup good.
Good transition basket by the Saints, and then they got to get back on defense. Looks like they were able to.
Dawson, almost an NBA range three, too strong. Lamar the rebound. And Lamar trying to force it into the middle. Dawson steals. This is Schrock for three, long three. Well over the basket. Kell the rebound. Kell the break, all the way. Kell gives to Ryan for the left-handed layup.
Good pass. Yeah, timeout. Gonna have to get called again there by Coach Baum.
And Canyon Crest now trailing 30-14 in less than a minute. It's the biggest lead of the game for the St. Augustine Saints. And as we keep it right here, Greg, I like what Canyon Crest is trying to do. They're trying to get the three in the corner, and they've had a couple of looks there, but Dawson sends one long from the right wing. Schrock had an open look, but it's his first look of the game. He overshoots that, just a little bit too aggressive on the shot. I like the game plan, but now it's up to the execution.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep executing, keep trying, get it open to your three-point shooters, get them open in their wing. That's the soft spots in the St. Augustine Saints defense, though, is out in those corners. So if you can get somebody to start knocking down that three regularly, you might be able to get right, you might be able to creep right back in this game here.
Meanwhile, St. Augustine's so good in transition, Greg. I mean, they get the ball down the floor really quickly. It almost makes it feel like they're playing half-court basketball. I mean, it's already tight enough in here, you almost feel like that this isn't a regulation-sized court, even though it is. But then you get the sense they move so quickly down the floor, it's like in 3 steps they're at the basket.
Yeah, and all of them attack the basket, and they seem to be very unselfish, just like that last play with Kell giving the ball up to Monroe, Ryan, I'm sorry.
As Patterson on the drive, misses, gets his own rebound, goes up over Madsen, and a little too strong. Again, good intention, but unfortunately unable to finish. Well, it was one of the things Coach Hopp was telling us before the game, especially since that last Cathedral game. He said one of the things this team has really taken on is being even more unselfish with the basketball. We're making the extra pass, and it's really pretty to watch.
Yeah, it's really good half-court basketball right here. They're getting everybody involved. You see the score sheet. Everybody is getting there and in there, and fair touches by everybody. So good team basketball here by the Saints.
Into the post, the ball knocked away. It's going to be off of Kell. 3:32 to go in the half. Monroe is checked back into the game. He replaced Jake Ryan. Tachikawa and Loy back in for Adams and Schrock for Canyon Crest. So Baum is buying some minutes from Adams and then Schrock as well. Patterson with the ball. His team trails by 14. Oh, this pass broken up. Monroe the steal.
Lazy pass, quick hands by the Saints.
Samaniego, nice backdoor. Lamar, reverse layup.
Good hesitation there by Brent Lamar to get his defender up in the air and then convert with the easy layup.
What a career this kid has had at St. Augustine. Definitely will go up as one of the best St. Augustine basketball players to come out of this institution, and there have been a number of them. Patterson into the right corner. Tachikawa, nice ball fake. Takes it in deep all the way. Layup good. They had to respect his three-point shooting ability. He sneaks inside.
Yeah, at this point, you can take what you got to take what you can get some quick buckets, and try to keep this thing close.
Lamar with the layup and the foul.
Once again, those superstars are being superstars, and he's taking over this game, scoring the last 4 buckets, and now going to the line, or last 4 points. Went to the line now.
If he hits his free throw, he's got 10 in the quarter. Tombe in for Madsen. Ryan will come in for Kell. It's been pretty spread out scoring though. 6 players on the Saints have scored in this ballgame in the first half. Lamar trying to complete the traditional three-point play, and he does. 35-18 with 2:30 remaining. Patterson's got 5 seconds to get across the timeline as St. Augustine going with a press for the first time in the game. Tachikawa just gets it across to Cheneve, back out Patterson. Patterson's going to put up a long three, back iron, no. Tombe battling with Loy, and Tombe taps the ball to Ryan. Samaniego gives to Lamar. Lamar pulls up from 18 short. Rebound Dawson. Dawson pushed from the backside, and that's going to be a one-on-one situation for Dawson.
That's what you want for Canyon Crest. You want to have a chance to put up points without any time coming off, because now time is going to become a factor as we get closer to the half.
Jake Ryan picking up his first personal, the team's 7th. Dawson at the line for the first time in the game, a 1-and-1. Free throw, back iron, no good. Rebound to Monroe. Monroe quickly pushing. One of 2 freshmen on the floor right now for St. Augustine, Tombe the other. Monroe's got it. He's going to put up a 3. That one rims out. Rebound. Nice job, Ryan, but he throws it away. Outlet to Cheneve. Cheneve all the way. Layup is good.
Good defensive set turns into instant offense for the Ravens there.
Ryan swings Lamar. Nice move into the key. Floater from 8 strong. Dawson the rebound. Dawson loses the ball. Patterson comes away with it for the Ravens. Patterson across midcourt. 1:15 left in the quarter. Tachikawa, nice feed down low. Loy with the left hand.
Good pass. Tachikawa, good eyes, good vision there.
1:05 remaining in the half. And Crest trying to cut into this lead. 23 on the shot clock. Lamar now with 18. Around a pick by Tombe. Samaniego fakes a 3. Now we'll pull up from 18. Good. About a 3-second differential, maybe more like 2 between the shot clock and the game clock. So St. Augustine will get the ball back. Cheneve to Tachikawa. Tachikawa's going to float one up from 12, banks it home.
Tachikawa has hit the Saints defense there 3 times with ball fakes, and each time something good has come of it. So he's gotten 4 points himself and the assist. So maybe that's what they need to start doing here a little bit more as the first half is winding down.
Might be something we'll look for in the second half. Tombe with 8 on the clock goes into the post. Lamar tapped away by Dawson. Right into the drum kit over there. And into the ball game, Trey Kell. He is going to replace Lamar. And Kell will inbound. 6.6 seconds left in the half. Kell inbounds Samaniego. Samaniego looking for Kell. Kell on the block. Kell fadeaway, 12-footer on the way, no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by St. Augustine with 1/10 of a second. That's barely enough time to do anything.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the score at half right here.
37-24 right now, and my broadcast partner has boldly predicted it's going to stay the same in this next 10th of a second. Saints picks up full court. Patterson to Tachikawa, and that shot is not going to count. And that will end the first half. St. Augustine has a double-digit lead. We're going to take a break here on PlayOnSports.com and go to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Your halftime score, St. Augustine 37, Canyon Crest 24. This boys Division III semifinal game from the San Diego section. Back with more in just a few moments. Back here on PlayOnSports.com. Halftime from St. Augustine High School. Jeff Kurtz alongside Greg Olivier. Producer Finn Prendergast, and running the camera tonight for us, Megan Coffey. Happy you're joining us here on PlayOnSports.com. Let's run through the scoring in the first half as we're at halftime. 37-24, St. Augustine leading. For St. Augustine, they have been led by Brent Lamar, 14 points in the game. Trey Kell's got 7, Brent Jones with 6. Jake Ryan and Nate Samaniego with 4 apiece. Drew Madsen with 2. Meanwhile, for Canyon Crest, they are led by senior James Cheneve. He's got 11 in the game. Akira Tachikawa with 7. And then 3 players with 2, Brandon Loy, Jeremy Dawson, and Scott Patterson for head coach Brian Baum's Canyon Crest Academy Ravens. Well, Canyon Crest has been able to execute their game plan, it seems, Greg. But they aren't hitting, and really when you're the underdog and you're on playing a team as good as St. Augustine, you've got to have a lot of things go your way right now. And Canyon Crest not hitting really well from three-point land, and that seems to be their bread and butter.
Yeah, they were able to get in there, get a lot of looks, just not a lot were falling for them. They had a good game plan, and they seem to be executing it just fine with the dribble drive and then the kick out into the corners here. It just needs to execute the three-point shot now and get some of them to fall to get back in this game. They're not down by a lot, really. A three-pointer here, a defensive stop, or a turnover and a quick two-point bucket, and you're right back in this game.
Meanwhile, for St. Augustine, what balanced scoring. 6 players in the book, and Brent Lamar has a 10-point second quarter after Brent Jones leads the team with 6 in the first. It's somewhat a little different, and it's not even somewhat different every game. It's almost sometimes different every quarter.
They have that much balance, and when we see the St. Augustine lineup, too, they have 2 freshmen that do get rotated in on a regular basis, so it gives them a chance to just build on the program and to see how the seniors are doing it, and then the freshmen can continue that tradition here at St. Augustine.
Brent Lamar, Trey Kell, Drew Madsen, Brent Jones, and Nate Samaniego are going to start out for St. Augustine in the second half. With St. Augustine, the white jerseys going right to left. Canyon Crest will have the ball. Riley Adams back out there along with Jeremy Dawson. Scott Patterson, Akira Tachikawa, and James Cheneve. Canyon Crest in the black jerseys going left to right. Once again, our officiating crew for tonight. Jim Brown about to hand the ball into Adams. Sam Gonzalez and James Garza rounding out that crew. We've got a halftime score for you in the other semifinal game. Cathedral leading Valley Center 34-16. Winner of that game plays the winner of this one. Patterson to the ball. Canyon Crest, it strikes me, needs to get a quick bucket here, or maybe not a quick bucket, but a bucket here at least to get off to a good start in the second half.
Yeah, they can't be held scoreless for the first 4 minutes like they were at the beginning of the game.
Nice ball movement, great defense by St. Augustine. Patterson, good spin move. Picks up the dribble, out to Tachikawa. With 7 on the shot clock, Dawson with 6, Tachikawa corner with 5, with 4, with 2. He puts up the shot, not even close. Great D by the Saints. Jones is going to put up a 3. Bam! Canyon Crest takes 35 seconds, can't get the bucket. Brent Jones takes about 2 seconds, and St. Augustine's got a 16-point lead.
This is probably the worst thing that could happen for Canyon Crest coming out of the half.
And Jones just picked up his 3rd personal foul.
Yeah, that was a pretty blatant push to try to get through the screen there by Mr. Jones, and the officials all over it.
Tachikawa to Patterson. Patterson looking for some help. Gives it to Dawson. Here's Patterson, 3, corner strong. Lamar the rebound. Lamar takes it all the way into the key. Around a pick by Madsen and hits the layup. Well, these first few minutes are going to be crucial right here for Canyon Crest. Can they bounce back? Dawson's going to put up a 3. That shot is strong, and we've got a whistle and a foul on Madsen, who I think unceremoniously tossed Riley Adams to the floor.
Yeah, I was looking to see who was running out on the break for St. Augustine. I looked back and I saw Riley on the floor, Riley Adams, so I missed the push, but
that's the second one on Madsen.
Looks like the officials were all over it, though.
Tachikawa shot rejected by Kell. Here's Dawson going up on Jones, no good. And Tachikawa is going to hold Lamar on his way down the floor.
Seemed almost as a frustration foul for Tachikawa.
Good call right there, Greg, absolutely. As he made a nice move on Kell, but Kell with that length. At 6'4", Tachikawa was giving away a good 6 inches. Here's Lamar with it. Kell wide open for 3, no good. Tachikawa with a long rebound. Patterson fakes the 3, drives. And then as the ball poked away by St. Augustine. Patterson looking for a cutter, but there was nobody there.
I don't know, maybe they were running the square play, not the triangle play there, and he was a little confused. He was looking for him, though.
But nobody cut to the basket. And Lamar almost with a steal on Cheneve, but Cheneve recovers. 20 on the shot clock, 5:48 remaining, third quarter.
And really, it seems the Saints have just ramped up the defense to come out here in the third quarter and set a tone that we're going to get to the championship game, and we're going to go through Canyon Crest to get there.
Patterson with the double dribble and the turnover. There's a delay of game call against Canyon Crest.
Yeah, he threw a shot after the whistle.
That was on Tachikawa. Nice spin move. Kell in the key. Floats one up, no good. Adams the rebound. Patterson pushes to Dawson. Corner, Tachikawa for 3. Back iron. Battle for the loose ball. Samaniego's got it. Canyon Crest still scoreless, and you said it, Greg. They can't go the first 4 minutes of the quarter without hitting a bucket. Samaniego, back iron, no good. Jones the board. He's going to shoot one for the free throw line. That's good. That's what happened in the first quarter, 4 minutes, and right now, Canyon Crest 3 minutes in, they have yet to score in the third.
And Saints just opened it up. Like I said, ramped up the defense and just put the clamps on Canyon Crest right now.
Here's a 3 by Tachikawa again. That almost hit the ceiling. Rebound to Lamar. The other thing is St. Augustine's doing a nice job on the defensive glass. It's 1 and out every time. Jones wide open for 3. Front iron, no good. Madsen had the rebound for the moment. Patterson knocks it away. Tachikawa on the penetration, layup short. Rebound Lamar, 2-on-2. Lamar takes it all the way, goes up, and we got a block and foul on Patterson. That's his third. Good call.
Yeah, I don't think this is the way Coach Baum wanted to open up the second half at all.
Well, you said it. I mean, St. Augustine has stepped up the defense. That is where it is. I mean, and from the opening possession.
It's very apparent, too, and you see them moving. They have great length already, and then they had just moving the feet, getting in front, and really just letting Canyon Crest go ahead and shoot the three-pointer, and, hey, make it. We'll drink that poison, but until you do, we're going to stop you from driving.
Aaron Schrock back in the game, second appearance. First look at Alex Buchanan, the junior in for Canyon Crest. Eric Monroe in the ballgame along with Jake Ryan. Jones, Lamar, and Kell will stay out there for Saints as Lamar hits 1 out of 2. 4:24 left in the third.
Yeah, it's almost like the Saints are suffocating. The defense goes, and then it turns into instant offense, and they're all just running down the floor.
Schrock hands off to Buchanan. Where's the offense going to come from for Canyon Crest? Patterson, maybe Cheneve. Cheneve gives to Schrock. 16 on the shot clock.
I think he got away with a travel there, Cheneve did.
And we've got a whistle and a reach on Monroe in the post. For Eric Monroe, that's his second, and the team's third. But here we are at the magic 4-minute mark. Greg and Canyon Crest staring down an 8-0 run that St. Augustine's put on to begin the third. Schrock on the penetration. Patterson, the senior, facing the freshman Monroe. Schrock's going to put up a 3, back iron, no good. Rebound Lamar. Here's Kell on the wing. Kell on the drive. Kell loses the ball right to Ryan, who picks up the garbage and puts it in.
I'm guessing when it rains, it pours for Canyon Crest. They get a good, quick hand in there, knock the ball away, just rolls right into Jake Ryan's hands for an easy layup.
Cheneve on the drive, takes it in. Lamar the block. Cheneve the rebound and the putback.
Good persistence there by Cheneve. He did get blocked by Lamar. Normally that will.
Oh, what a feed. Monroe from half court to Kell for the alley-oop layup.
I saw that coming. I had to stop talking there for a second.
What recognition by Monroe. Well, Cheneve is going to continue to be aggressive in his final game of his senior year. As Patterson in the corner, pulls up from 17 short, gets his own rebound in that corner, and then loses it on the double team. 2:50 remaining in the third. Oh, nice crossover by Lamar, floats it short. Nice rebound, Kell. He goes back up off the glass. Kell's got 11.
Kell pulled that rebound and he didn't even jump.
And a timeout is called by Canyon Crest. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well right here on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
That's right, folks. This is just the beginning of the basketball coverage. We've got a game in the North Coast section going on for you right now as well. De La Salle in Boys Division I, the number 3 seed, playing Deer Valley. So I invite you to check out that game when our game concludes here. Then tomorrow night, we're in the Oakland section for 4 games, plus 2 in the Sac Joaquin section. And then it really unloads on Friday, folks. We are in 6 other sections in the state. I invite you to stay with us for all of that. And then soccer as well on Saturday, in addition to more basketball. 66 games, folks, over the next 3 days, not even counting tonight, right here on PlayOnSports.com in California.
Good. You're going to see great championship basketball being played throughout, so advise check it out. See who the upcoming stars are that will be playing for your favorite college.
As Kell at the free throw line for a technical foul, a couple of shots, as a second delay of game against Canyon Crest, as they called the timeout. Kell hits both. And the ball will be St. Augustine's. 2:36 to play in the game, or excuse me, in the third. Ryan Samaniego, Lamar, Kell, and Monroe out there for the Saints. Schrock, Buchanan, Patterson, Tachikawa, and Cheneve. Is a great move by Lamar. 5-footer, no. Tap up, no. Followed by Ryan, no. Ryan, another putback, no good. And the rebound to Patterson. Patterson gives to Schrock, and Schrock's pass stolen by Lamar. Here's Kell on the right wing. Kell give off to Ryan. Ryan's like, why are you handing me this right here? And we got a foul against Canyon Crest.
What great play right there. Just really fast up and down the court. That pass by Kell, I don't know, he wasn't even looking for it. And I thought for sure that Kell was going to take it to the basket.
I think Ryan thought the same thing. He was a little surprised. Quick inbounds. Kell wide open off the feed from Samaniego. Kell has got 8 in the quarter. Once again, another member of the Saints stepping up. It's been somebody different every quarter. Brent Jones in the first, Lamar in the second, now Kell in the third. 1:57 to go. Ball loose, Schrock comes down with it. Schrock in the penetration, jump stop, stolen Samaniego outlet. Here's Kell. And that brings down the house.
Yeah, that was all it was going to take, something like that. Canyon Crest really looks out of sorts right now, too.
Tachikawa, nice move in the key.
Good layup by Tachikawa. He split the defense up here at the half-court mark, and just there was no one there. You just took it in.
Tachikawa with 9. Here's Kell, give off Lamar, baseline, goes up a little bit too deep. Patterson the rebound. 1:15 to play in the third. Patterson, nice no look down low. Cheneve the layup and the foul on Monroe. Nice feed from Patterson. Looked to the corner and dumped it right to Cheneve on the block.
A good no look by Patterson. Good vision right there. Cheneve using the body too. Got Monroe on his back. Nice easy layup and the foul.
For Monroe, it's his third. Lamar's going to get a well-deserved break. Madsen in. Kell's also going to come out. Jones replaces him. 57-30 with 1:08 to go in the quarter, and Cheneve at the free throw line. But it's really just in this last maybe 30, 45 seconds, Canyon Crest has that free throw no good. 4 of their 6 points in just the last minute. But it's been a long drought prior to that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they didn't need to happen to come out and start that second half. And unfortunately, it's what did happen. The Saints took advantage of it.
53 seconds to go in the third. Samaniego around a pick by Madsen, pulls up from 16 short. Samaniego, shortest guy on the floor, gets his own rebound. Jones goes out for a 3, and then the ball slipped out of his hands. He retrieves. 27 on the shot clock. Jones is going to go to the stick-em on the bench if he can find it at the end of this quarter. 17 on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock.
Yeah, it's funny, Coach Happ kind of said, hey, let's slow this down a little bit.
Here's Monroe with 10. Monroe, nice move, spinning to the key, back out Jones. That one is a sure-handed 3, back iron, no. Madsen, the rebound, put back, yes, and the foul. Madsen doesn't have many points in the game, but he just demonstrated why he's a really strong offensive rebounder, one of the best in the section.
Yeah, he just had position there, and really Canyon Crest had no one to match up with him, especially underneath. If they don't get position on him, he's going to dominate down there for the rest of his game.
Too much help, referee. Wake up. Watch the game.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Cheneve. Canyon Crest with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Into the front court, Patterson with 6. Swings it. Dawson. Tachikawa from near half court. No good. Ryan holds the rebound. That ends the third quarter. What a defensive performance by St. Augustine, holding the Ravens to just 6 points.
And that's what Coach Hopp would love to have every time he has his defense step out there, but just to shut the door and really set the tone here in the second half. Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Leading scorers in the game for St. Augustine, Kell with a 10-point quarter is now tied Brent Lamar. They each have 17, Jones with 11. Cheneve leading Canyon Crest with 15, Tachikawa with 9. But those are the only 2 guys who scored in that third quarter. A lockdown defensive quarter by the Saints.
Suffocating. And once I know I've said it in the past, but with a great defense and great defensive pressure, it can turn into instant offense there. So this is what happens with the Saints. They like to run, get it up and down the floor.
Jake Ryan to inbound right in front of us here on the near sideline to Samaniego. Madsen, Monroe, and Jones out there. The Ravens counter with Dawson, Patterson, Tachikawa, Cheneve, and Buchanan. Here's Samaniego from 17 straight away short. Madsen, another big board. Madsen goes up for the layup.
Once again, bad positioning there by Canyon Crest. Madsen with an easy rebound, spin, and put it back in.
He's just so strong to the ball. Tachikawa in the corner, fakes a 3. Spin move, up off glass, not a bad look, no good. Jones the rebound, he's got a 4-on-2. Jones gives to Monroe. Monroe back to Jones for the layup. What a pass. I need that kid at my kitchen table when I'm battling my last son for a drumstick. He give it right to me. Here's Cheneve underneath off the glass. Nice move.
It seems like Canyon Crest got into their offense early right there and was able to catch the Saints kind of asleep.
Samaniego. Couple of fakes. Nice ball movement. Just off the dribble. 2 point guards out on the floor right now for Coach Mike Hopp. It's an embarrassment of riches for St. Augustine. Monroe along the baseline. What a pass, except he throws it to a Canyon Crest fan in the first row. Better have your hands up if you're sitting there. He was looking for Jones, and Jones faded from the corner and went out to the wing, and someone got a quick souvenir. 6:43 to play. St. Augustine up 63-32. It is looking more and more like a St. Augustine Cathedral matchup at Viejas Arena on Saturday.
Yeah, it does, and this is what you need to win the championship game.
Here's a shot, Buchanan, his first points of the game.
Good floater, rattled in off the back iron there.
6:20 remaining.
And I know I've said it a couple times already, but championship basketball, this is what you want. You want, A, your superstars to take over, and B, unique contributions from everybody. You can't just be a one-man show. It is a team effort at the end of the day. It is a team sport. So they're getting that from the Saints.
Jones misses the three. Samaniego the rebound. That's a second offensive board here in the half. Backdoor feed. Jones up, no good. Tachikawa the rebound. Scott Patterson with the ball. Patterson has played the entire game against unrelenting pressure by St. Augustine. He's done a nice job. There's Tachikawa with a three and the assist to Patterson.
That was Cheneve, 21 there.
Excuse me, Cheneve.
Yeah, you might not be able to see because the gym is kind of packed in here.
It is indeed. For Cheneve, he's got 20 in the game. Timeout called by Canyon Crest. 5:39 remaining here on PlayOnSports.com.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week. From your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Greg Olivier. We're having a little bit of a cheerleader off here with people doing backflips on the floor. There's competition everywhere right now. We came to a basketball game and suddenly we had a cheerleader. Bring it on broke out here. 5:39 remaining in the ball game. 63-37. St. Augustine with a lead as Trey Kell and Brent Lamar back out on the floor. Tombe out there for the first time in the second half. Monroe and Jake Ryan. Kell swings left side, Ryan. This is Lamar with 14 on the shot clock. Pull up, 18-footer, back iron, no. Rebound tracked down by Dawson in the corner.
Seen a little bit of a rush shot there by Brent Lamar. They had a lot of time left on the clock. At this point, you probably just want to run the clock down, get up a good shot, and take your victory and head into the championship game.
Dawson's three, no good. Rebound, Tachikawa.
Good rebound there by Tachikawa.
Cheneve. Tachikawa, NBA range three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Monroe.
I've been really impressed with Cheneve and his ability to score here.
Speaking of an ability to score, Kell. His second three of the game. 4:28 remaining. Nice move. Patterson, what a look.
Good floater in the lane by Patterson. Dribble drive, gets in the lane. He didn't look to pass there. Looked to take it himself.
It's not going to be enough for the win for Canyon Crest, but some nice plays as Monroe a three. His first points of the game.
At this point, it seems almost anything that the Saints are throwing up is falling down right now. It's almost saying that the fat lady's going to start singing here.
And we got a charge on Patterson. That's his fourth.
He's been a workhorse this whole game, though. Like
Yeah.
you stated before, it's just a suffocating defense. He's been the point guard and bringing the ball up constantly.
It is not easy when you are facing the St. Augustine team and you're the point guard for the opposition. Oh, excuse me, they're going to call that on Dawson instead. I don't think that's right. I don't see why that. No, that is on Patterson. Excuse me, I got that incorrect. Monroe, the long three, no good. Lamar, the rebound. As St. Augustine emptying their bench. Tombe on the penetration. Gives to Lamar. Dump down low. Tombe. It's going to be blocked from the backside. And a whole host of Saints up off the bench. Cooper DeGraw is going to check in. Johnny Peterson. Jack Drapp. Dallas Hopt. And also out there is John Dixon. And Hopp throws the ball into the backcourt. DeGraw is going to track it down, and it's a turnover. And now Canyon Crest can empty the bench as well. Brandon Loy back in the ball game. David Twyman checks in for the first time. Robert Weinzettel is in the game for the first time as well, and then it's Schrock. And also Daniel Ortiz, his first appearance. Twyman with the ball. Twyman to Ortiz. 3:18 to play. Here is Schrock with it. Schrock has the ball almost stolen. Schrock on the penetration. Ortiz takes it all the way in. Corner. This is a three. No good. Rebound underneath. Twyman with a rebound. Ortiz a long three. Back iron, no. And the rebound goes to Haupt. Peterson in the front court with 2:47 remaining. St. Augustine up by 30. A date with Cathedral on Saturday. This is a long three. Peterson back iron, no. Haupt the board. And Haupt is tied up, and the possession arrow will favor Canyon Crest. Folks, stay tuned for the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. We'll have an interview with our player of the game from the victorious St. Augustine Saints. A 30-point lead here with 2:25 remaining. Stay tuned for that one, folks. Pass down low. Schrock stepped on the baseline. Not a bad feed right there by Weinzettel, but Schrock got a foot on the line.
Yeah, and you mentioned it a little bit earlier, talking about how the Saints are going to have to play Cathedral Catholic. This will be the fourth meeting for them this season, with Cathedral Catholic coming out on top the three previous ones. It's tough to beat the team 4 times in a row, but we'll have to see. It should be a very interesting game.
As the jumper from Jack Draft, the senior with a bucket. Well, it is very tough, but as we got a block shot and we got a foul, that foul is going to go against Dallas Haupt. And 3 free throws coming up here for Robert Weinzettel. But, you know, you mentioned, Greg, it's hard to be a team 4 times in 1 year. And I can tell you Mike Haupt would say, hey, look, and if the fourth one was the charm and it's a championship game, we'll take it.
Absolutely. I think anybody will take that for the championship game to kind of get the monkey off the back, so to speak. And as you notice, the games have been getting closer throughout the season. So the last one, they only lost by 3, and it was neutral site. So we'll see if they can come out on top this time, or if Cathedral Catholic can do what they do and bring home another championship.
Should be a packed house and an exciting game over at Viejas Arena on the campus of San Diego State University. Weinzettel missed the first 2. And then the third, and the rebound tracked down in the corner by St. Augustine. DeGraw pushing front court. 1:45 left. Down low, nice feed, but unfortunately missing the layup. That was Dixon. He gets his own rebound.
A little too strong. I don't think he was expecting to be that wide open.
Dixon's going to take a 3 instead with a man in his face, of course. I can't hit the wide open layup. I was surprised, but get a guy with a hand in my face and I'll drain a 3 from 20 feet, of course. There's a shot, no good. The rebound underneath by Chris Sander, who's just checked in, but he stepped on the baseline. 1:16 remaining. And a substitution coming into the game, Daniel Kea is going to check in for the Saints, replacing Dixon, who goes out with that big 3. 74-39 the score, 1:16 left. Haupt with the ball. Here's DeGraw for 3, no good. Rebound Kea, he goes up, no. Drap the board. And St. Augustine will reset. The finals are on Saturday. As St. Augustine throws the ball away. And into the ball game, Canyon Crest. Well, we don't have a number 11 on our roster, unfortunate. I'd love to give him a little bit of credit here, but just checking into the ball game. Here's a 3-pointer, no good. Kea the rebound for St. Augustine. 33 seconds left.
And And the Saints still pushing the ball, pushing and attacking. I guess that's all Coach Hop's team knows what to do.
Well, the shot clock is turned off. DeGraw gives to Hop. 15 seconds remaining. Nice play here by Peterson. He had an open lane to the basket. He's just going to back it out. 3 seconds, 2, 1. That will do it. St. Augustine's going to the finals. 74-39 winners over Canyon Crest. PlayOnSports.com postgame show. Coming up in just a few moments, we'll have an interview with our player of the game from the St. Augustine Saints, moving to 25-3 on the year. We'll be back here on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
It's the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. Jeff Kurtz joined by our player of the game for the victorious St. Augustine Saints, Brent Jones, with 13 points in the game as his team advances to another, we just found out, matchup against Cathedral Catholic as Cathedral won 71-44 tonight over Valley Center. First, let's start with this game before we turn our attention to Saturday. Congratulations.
Thank you.
A great run now through the regular season. 25-3 your record overall. What a fantastic game here tonight, and in particular the defense in the second half. What was the speech that Coach Hop gave you at intermission that got you guys fired up, because you really locked Canyon Crest down in that third quarter?
You know, he just said what he says every day, you know, just keep your guy in front of you, and if you lose him, then we got help for you in the back. So we're one of the best defensive teams in San Diego, if not the best. So we kind of pride ourselves on that, to play as a team and to make sure that they don't score 40 points a game, 10 points a quarter. that's what we go for.
Coach Hopp was saying that it has been a really great week of practice, that nobody was really looking past this game to a potential matchup in the finals with Cathedral, or even just looking to the finals at all. Would you share that assessment? How was practice this week?
You know, it's physical. We try to keep it physical, and because, you know, every game is going to be a grind, especially in the playoffs, especially in league. So I think what we do is bring it to each other every day. Our practice is more physical than our games half the time because there's no fouls, no out of bounds. So we focus on getting ourselves better by, you know, like hitting each other and fouling each other.
Yet relatively few Band-Aids on all you guys. Have all those hard practices. No, very few bruises.
A lot of ice.
Well, and let's talk about the playoffs a little bit, because some people could look at that and say, well, St. Augustine's had a pretty easy run through the playoffs. What prepares you guys more? The fact that you're able to work on all your sets, maybe you're able to play tougher defense, or was it your early season schedule, the tougher opponents that you played? What makes the difference now as you look at the championship
I think
game?
it was more our early schedule. You know, we played some of the best teams in the nation. You know, when we beat JW North, they were 35th. We beat Salison or Salesian, however you say that school. They were 20th. So I think it's, you know, we knew at the beginning of the season we were going to have tough games, and our league wouldn't have been what they were. And same thing with playoffs. So we just kind of, you know, bring it every day in practice, and that's where we get better. And this, we just come out and just do what we have to do, and we get wins.
Now let's look at this upcoming game against Cathedral on Saturday. I know you guys have been up against them 3 times so far and come up on the short end, but every time a little bit closer. What's the difference, Brent? What gets you guys over the hump in this next game?
Well, I think, you know, it's a game that we've had on our calendars since last year. I know myself and a lot of everybody pretty much. They know March 2nd. It's coming. We got to be ready. So I think, you know, you said every game it's been closer and closer, and I think it's because, you know, we play each other so much. It's so hard, you know, to get an edge on somebody because you know what they're going to do. They know what we're going to do. So it's going to be a physical game, and whoever brings it, and it's going to be one on rebounds and basically just team defense. It's not going to be some great scoring game. It's going to be a hard defensive game.
No secrets between these two schools.
It's all out there. It's all out there. So.
Well, congratulations once again. Good luck in the championship game. Brent Jones, our player of the game, 13 points tonight. He had a lot of help. St. Augustine spread the balance around, but really a fantastic defensive performance as well. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Wrap it up here on the postgame show in just a few moments, folks. Please stay with us.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Jeff Kurtz rejoined by my broadcast partner Greg Olivier as we wrap up here from St. Augustine High School on the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. We just heard from Brent Jones, our player of the game, Greg, 13 points in the game. But he said it was the defense. And he said our practices are harder than the games because, A, we don't call any fouls. B, there's no out of bounds. I can't imagine what those kinds of practices are like, but you could see the aggressive play really sparked St. Augustine here, especially on the defensive end in this game against Canyon Crest.
And it really paid off. Canyon Crest did come into the game with a definite game plan, and they were able to execute the game plan, but the Saints' defense, it was just suffocating to them. And you saw at the beginning of the second half, it really turned on. They kept Canyon Crest, sorry. Canyon Crest to 6 points in the whole quarter. So when you do something like that to a team, you pretty much just shut them down and take control of the game.
You know, one thing we didn't talk about during the broadcast either, we talked a lot about the defense, but Canyon Crest didn't get many offensive rebounds in the game. It was really one and done, and that makes a big difference when you're trying to execute against St. Augustine. You get the shot, but if you only get one shot, the defensive rebounding is so good, Canyon Crest didn't get any easy looks in the paint.
None at all. And when the Saints really wanted to buckle down, they got buckled down. They shut the door down. Then they were able to get those one and dones and then get out in transition and score easy buckets on the other end of the court. So they just that supreme athleticism from the Saints really seemed to take over, especially in the second half. When you play that kind of pressure defense constantly on the team, it starts to wear down the other team as they're bringing the ball up court or they're trying to have cutters go through and they're having to fight through 3-4 screens at a time. It's really tough, and it takes a toll on the body. So if they're not used to something like that, it will come back and wreak havoc on them.
Meanwhile, for St. Augustine, I got actually their record wrong, 24-4 on the year. What are their 4 losses? 1 to Sheldon, one of the best teams in the state out of Sacramento, and then 3 to Cathedral. Greg, do they get over the hump? Does St. Augustine get over the hump this time on Saturday against the Dons?
If you ask Coach Hop, he certainly would hope so. It's going to be a really, really good game. One that I personally would love to go and take a look at and just to see the athleticism and to see these two teams clash one more time before the season's over.
Well, both teams will advance to the state tournament, so it won't be their final game of the year next Saturday or this coming Saturday, but it should be a fantastic ball game at Viejas Arena on the campus of San Diego State. Folks, I'd like to thank everyone here on PlayOnSports.com who made today's broadcast possible, including the woman behind the camera today, Megan Coffey. Our producer has been Finn Prendergast. For my broadcast partner, Greg Olivier, I am Jeff Kurtz saying so long from St. Augustine High School as the Saints advance to the championship against the Dons on Saturday. You've been following the action on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. Good night, everybody.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.